Thank you for joining us today. We are delighted to share the virtual tour of our historic Jersey City campus. Please enjoy listening along to our internationally renowned treble choir, the Dominoes, sing the St. Dominic Academy alma mater. Hello and welcome to St. Dominic Academy's virtual open house. My name is Kristen Mallon and I am the enrollment manager here at the Academy. First and foremost, we hope that you are all safe and well during these unprecedented times. An open house in this fashion is certainly a first for us. However, we intend to make the technology work to our advantage. We have planned an intimate and informative viewing experience that you get to enjoy from the comfort of your own home. It is now my pleasure to introduce our head of school, Mrs. Sarah Degnan Barbie.
Hello, parents and students. My name is Sarah Degan Barbie, and I'm the head of school at St. Dominic Academy. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to our school as you join us for our very first virtual open house. While we'd love to have you here in person touring the building, everybody understands that right now it's just not possible. Parents, I want to especially thank you for considering St. Dominic Academy for your young ladies. We appreciate your trust in us and your willingness to entrust your daughters to us for the next 4 years. Girls, I hope you have a lot of questions. I hope you're going to take the opportunity to visit us virtually as a student for the day. And I look forward to the time when I can welcome you to the St. Dominic Academy family. Thank you so much for coming.
For 142 years and counting, St. Dominic Academy continues to be the community of academic excellence that it is. Anchored on Christian values, we celebrate the diversity of our sisterhood as we purposefully endeavor to empower women for leadership in our global society. I am Mrs. Gwendolyn Claudio Farales. This school year is my 11th as a science teacher here at SDA and my 5th as academic dean. It is with pride that I share my next slide with you. It summarizes the amounts in college scholarships and grants that our students have received since 2014. Notice the number for the graduating class of 2020 at over $13 million for a class the size of 57. So if we just do the simple math for that, that's around 231,000, almost 232,000 per student. Most of our students, well, 100% of our graduating classes head into college. Most pursue a 4 and 5 year course, and a good number go straight into their graduate studies. Another source of pride is our faculty of 23. 100% of us are certified in the subject areas we teach, and 73% hold advanced degrees. We have Sister Mary Lou Bowman, a member of the Dominican Sisters of Caldwell as Dean of Students, and 2 very able guidance counselors. My next 5 slides will detail our academic requirements for graduation as follows. We require 4 years of English, beginning with English 1 in 9th grade and moving on to American literature, British literature, and World Lit. 4 years of math that will include algebras 1 and 2, geometry, and then in their 11th and 12th grades, they could choose electives from pre-cal, AP calculus, college algebra, and statistics. We also require 4 years of religious studies broken down into freshman year, they get introduced to faith and the Old Testament. They move on to the New Testament in sophomore year. When they get to junior year, we have them studying social justice and morality. And then before they leave us in senior year, we take them through 4 units, one on the prayer and spirituality, followed by ethics, comparative religions. And before we send them off to the real world, we give them lessons on marriage, family, and vocations. So moving on. We also will require 3 years of history. We also require 3 years of laboratory science, beginning with physics, conceptual physics, moving on to chemistry, and then biology. Next, 2 years of a world language. We do offer Spanish and French. Some of our girls do pursue a 3rd year of a world language. We also require 4 years of phys ed, health, and driver's ed, and a semester of art and music. 4 electives will complete the graduation requirements, and our students could choose from any of the following. We offer 8 advanced placement courses. We also offer honors electives. We have the MedQuest program. The other electives we offer are forensic science, humanities 101, which is a course that includes creative writing, film, and drama, and our personal finance class. Moving on. Here is a summary of our course offerings. We have 68 college preparatory courses, 18 honors level courses, 8 advanced placement courses, the MedQuest program, and dual enrollment programs with St. Peter's University and Seton Hall University. We are also affiliated with the virtual high school program, through which our students have a choice of 200 electives that they can take online, on top of what they're taking in school. We have a 7th and 8th grade program that offers an advanced curriculum for high achieving 7th and 8th grade girls. This program, the highlight of this program is a rigorous course of study that includes STEAM, science, technology, engineering, the arts, and math. In 7th grade, our students begin a very rigorous course on design and modeling. And when they get to 8th grade, they apply what they've learned in there as they move on to automation and robotics. Our strengths, and the next slides are the ones I'd like to leave you with. Our strengths, we have 5 honor society affiliations, active affiliations with the National Honor Society, the Mu Alpha Theta Math National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, the French National Honor Society, and the International Thespian Society. Next on our list of strengths, and I tell every parent, everyone I get to share this with, that our enrichment programs are a healthy balance of the academics and the arts, in recognition of the many talents and gifts that our students have been blessed with. On the side of academics, this past school year, and for a good number of years now, we have students have been involved in this program called the 1000 Girls, 1000 Futures program with the New York Academy of Sciences. Our students have partnered and are being mentored by real life scientists who are actively involved in real life research. And whenever they can, they involve our students in that. And we take so much pride in that. We also work with Titan Engineering Consultants on their Titan for Others high school workshops. We've been there. We've sent students there over the past 3 years, where this time they worked with real life engineers in their offices and sharing projects with them. We've also been taking our girls to the Young Women in STEM conference sponsored by the Princeton Plasma Physics Lab. We have been actively participating and winning, bringing home recognition, medals from the Jersey City Medical Center Barnabas Health STEM Challenge, formerly the Hudson County Science Fair. We have started last year to participate in the New Jersey Math League competition. We were part of the Engineering Tomorrow conference at the Carney Youth Center. We were at Morristown Airport. We brought our 7th and 8th graders here for a Bloomberg aviation activity. I brought my forensic science class last year to the DNA Learning Center at the NYC City Tech, and we have regular visits to Liberty Science Center. On the arts part, we have been doing fall and spring staging of musical productions. We've had Annie, we've had The Sound of Music. Last year we had Hairspray. We also, for 2 years now, and this should be our 3rd year, Lord willing, okay, that our Glee Club, our Dominoes have provided the front act for the Rockettes at the Radio City Music Hall. We have been, and for the last 4 years, bringing our students to Walt Disney World and taking active, relevant part and learning in the Disney Youth Education Series program, where they learn about teamwork and leadership and being part of being a global citizen. We also have a tie-up with the Montclair Art Museum via their Youth Perspective program. For the last 4 or 5 years, we have invited a theater group called Shakespeare Live, and they've been presenting Romeo and Juliet, Midsummer Night's Dream to our students. On top of that, we regularly observe in various ways, whether in the classroom or school-wide, key events such as Black History Month, Hispanic Heritage Month, Women's Month, Pi Day, Earth Day, Read Across America. We have Poetry Month where we invite poets. Okay, so at this point in time, I hope you see that really there is that balance between the academics and the arts. Next slide. We have a highly competent and dedicated faculty, staff, and administration that works as a team, that has our students' best interest in mind. Talking about our students, we recognize their individuality. So we provide for differentiated learning and accommodations. We help identify, encourage, and support their needs and interests. We have Google summaries. We use Google Classroom. We use the Google Suite for Education. That's our learning management system. We have activated just last week Google summaries so that regular email updates are sent to parents so that we're all on the same page, student, teacher, parents. So that way we could effectively manage, effectively encourage, effectively help out our students with the challenges, especially during this year. Talking about our strengths will not be complete unless I talk about how beautiful, always maintained our building is. I remember the first day I stepped into St. Dominic Academy. That really impressed me. And to this day, it hasn't changed. It remains to be beautiful. It remains to be clean, especially now. Another strength, we are recognized, as I mentioned, by Project Lead the Way as a STEM school. We have well-equipped science laboratories. Safety is a top priority for us. Our science courses are very hands-on because we want to develop those hands-on skills and inquiry lab via inquiry lab activities, whether they be in school, virtual, or simulation labs. Continuing with our strengths, we have technologically supported classrooms. We boast of this. We have smart boards, Apple and smart TVs. We have a media center. We use iPads, Kindles, laptops. We are on Power School. And like I mentioned earlier, our learning management system is the Google Suite for Education. In anticipation of how challenging this year could be, over the summer, our teachers, our students, our parents went through training. They were provided with training modules for Google Suite. So we are in Google Classrooms, we use Google Forms, we use Google Meets, or sometimes we use Zoom as well for our virtual classes. We go beyond the textbook and the four walls of the classroom whenever possible. And at least once a year, this is what I tell our teachers: take your students on field trips, invite guest speakers, participate in inter-school academic fairs and competitions. There is an effective balance between contemporary and traditional teaching and learning approaches at St. Dominic Academy. Despite advances in technology and the push to almost automate everything, even in schools, here at SDA, we continue to work with methods that have proven effective all these years. Our students are taught how to take notes and not just tap away on a keyboard. They are encouraged to keep a physical notebook, write on paper with a pen. So our lessons are punctuated likewise with hands-on and group activities that build confidence, competence, build relationships, and cooperative skills. Lastly, but definitely our strongest strength are our students and our graduates. Our students are disciplined and respectful. This one I say from the bottom of my heart. We hardly have or deal with discipline issues. You walk down the hallways, you hear students saying, "Good morning, good afternoon, can I help you carry your books?" They hold the door open for you. Our graduates, when they leave St. Dominic Academy, they visit, they excitedly share their stories, they email, they call to check in. All I want to say as I end this is that um, the sisterhood at St. Dominic Academy is real. And every member of the faculty, the staff, the administration are here to give our students the best that we can.
Hi, my name is Jessica McCabe. I'm the Director of Guidance, and I currently work with students in grades 10 and 11.
Hi, I'm Jessica Chiricella, and I am the guidance counselor for ninth grade and the college counselor for 12th grade. So the college prep journey actually begins freshman year when students first enter high school, when they have the opportunity to join school clubs and activities and sports. They also have the opportunity to create a 4-year plan with their guidance counselor where they will take the PSATs and use their scores to be able to improve in the future on future standardized tests and also in their daily subjects that they take at school. During this year, students are encouraged to work to their highest potential and to aim to take advanced classes in future high school years. This is also a time where students should begin gaining experience in volunteer work and community service for their future resumes when applying to college.
And when we get into sophomore year, it's a time to really make sure their goals are on track, that they stay involved with clubs, activities, sports. And if they haven't gotten involved yet, this is a good time to start getting involved a little bit more. We also do some testing. So they take the PSAT sophomore year, which will prep them for the SAT that they'll take the following year. And they can also plan for their schedule for junior year towards the end of sophomore year, trying to take as challenging a course load as possible. Then we go into junior year, which is also continuing to build on that GPA, make sure that their grades are, as high as they possibly can be, and that they're working to their potential. We really encourage community service, getting involved more, trying to go out for leadership roles and activities and clubs if possible. Also, more planning for testing. They take the PSAT again in the fall of junior year, and then the SAT twice in the spring of junior year. And then we start the process with the college planning, We have them go to a college fair. We have them meet with college representatives who either come to school or have virtual meetings with them. And we also start having them think about their essays for college, their actual applications, and asking teachers for recommendations.
Okay, senior year is when students actually begin applying to college. This is when they finalize their essays, get all of their applications together, and actually submit them. It's a very exciting time. This is when students are able to take the SAT again if they need to. It's also a good time for them to learn more about the financial aid process, and we offer a financial aid workshop for that. And we work with the students throughout the entire year in making sure that they're meeting their deadlines and submitting their applications on time, answering all questions along the way. Another exciting thing that seniors have the opportunity to do during high school is take a college course at St. Peter's University. They can actually begin doing this the summer before senior year, and they can earn up to 12 college credits before they graduate high school. St. Peter's University is right down the street from St. Dominic Academy, so students can take classes on campus or online, and the classes are only $225 for 3 credits. That is compared to almost $2,000 if the student was an actual part-time St. Peter's University student. So this is a great opportunity. We also have another college credit opportunity for students in grades 10 through 12, where by just taking classes at SDA, for example, AP Psychology, AP US History, AP Art History, they can actually earn college credits just from taking those classes. They can earn up to 9 credits, and they're only $300 per class, as compared to almost $4,000 a class as a Seton Hall University student. So another great opportunity. So here is a list of just some of the schools that our students have been accepted to and attended over the last few years. The class of 2020 alone earned $13.2 million in college scholarships.
Hi, my name is Juliana Sabia. I went to John H. Walker Middle School in Nutley. I'm currently a senior at St. Dominic Academy. I'm the president of Student Council, vice president of Dominican Youth in Action. I'm involved in Student Ambassador, Link Crew, Peer Ministry, Math National Honor Society, and National Honor Society.
Hello, everybody. My name is Amanda, and I'm a senior here at SDA. I attended Corpus Christi School in Hesper-Kites. I am the president of Dominican Youth in Action, as well as National Honor Society. I'm involved in Student Ambassadors, Link Crew. I'm the captain of the basketball team, and I also run cross country and outdoor track and field.
Hi everyone, my name is Olivia Smith. I'm a senior. I attended St. Dom's for 7th and 8th grade. I am the captain of the soccer team. I swim and I run track in the spring. And I am a part of Student Council. I'm the vice president, and I'm also a part of Student Ambassadors.
Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa Fuentes. I went to Aquinas Academy in Livingston, and I've been at St. Dominic Academy since 7th grade. I'm the president of the Glee Club and the Drama Club. I'm also involved in Yearbook Committee, Student Ambassadors, the International Thespian Society, National Honor Society, French Honor Society, Math Honor Society, and STEM Club.
So I will be talking about Student Council. There are 2 events that are definitely my favorite. We host a walkathon and a domination. So for walkathon, each class has a color. So seniors are blue, sophomores are green, juniors are red, and freshmen are purple. So unfortunately, right now it's postponed till the spring. Hopefully we could still have it, but it gets everyone involved and it's such a fun day for everyone. With domination, that's a week-long event, and we have a spirit week. So each day is a different theme, whether it's beach day, dress like a boy day, whatever it is, it changes every year. It's so fun. And Domination, once again, it gets everyone involved, and it's a way for everyone to have fun and get to know each other more. So these are just pictures of Walkathon from last year. That's us in the red. And then that's Domination. That we have different games each year, so hopefully we could still have it this year as well.
So on this slide, you can see many of the clubs that SDA has to offer. So I'm going to talk about Dominican Youth in Action and National Honor Society. So Dominican Youth in Action is a service club that helps local shelters through donations and service projects. And it's a fun way for the school community to be involved and to earn service hours. And one of the service projects that we recently had was it's called a Super Bowl, which is donating canned soups to the local shelter. And we just donated about 3,300 cans of soup. NHS is for students who excel in their school grades, do service, and hold leadership positions. One amazing thing about National Honor Society is that we offer tutoring for those who have trouble in the underclassmen grades.
Okay, so here is some information on Link Crew, which I was a part of my junior year. It's a high school transition program that welcomes the freshmen to their new home and allows them to feel comfortable throughout their first year at SDA. The freshmen work with Link Crew leaders who serve as mentors to the freshmen as they transition to high school. Link Crew leaders teach Freshman 101 to Freshman Weekly. And during Freshman 101, the girls do icebreakers as well as talk about their weeks, and the upperclassmen give them advice and lead them towards the right direction and put them on the right path for high school.
The Glee Club is one of SDA's oldest traditions, and approximately 25% of all students have been members of the club. Our director, Mr. Joseph P. Napoli, has led our group through over 40 years of memorable performances at prestigious places such as St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, Carnegie Hall, and Radio City Music Hall. In addition, our nationally renowned treble choir, the Dominoes, has performed at these places and many more, such as St. Malachy's Church in the heart of Times Square, Lincoln Center, and the Nassau Coliseum. But there's more to Glee Club than fancy venues and sheet music. We foster a sense of community by performing at various municipal tree lightings, holiday events, and school gatherings throughout the year. While COVID-19 has definitely impacted the performing arts this year, the Glee Club is staying strong by hosting virtual performances, which you can find on the SDA Instagram page. On this slide, you can see pictures from some of our in-person performances. At the top left, you can see a picture of the Glee Club last year when just before we performed at Radio City Music Hall. At the bottom left, you can see the Glee Club, specifically the Dominoes, after they performed in the Fiesta Ball competition in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And to the bottom right of your screen, you can see a picture from our last Christmas concert held at St. Aloysius Church.
Well, good day, everybody. We're coming to you a little bit differently with our virtual open house. We hope we can accurately represent what we do in athletics at St. Dominic Academy and the changes that have been made over the 42, 43 years that I've been involved with the program. Since the early 90s, I've been the director of athletics. My name's John Nagel, as you can see on the screen. And as you look at the various slides, you'll see a lot of happy faces. And they're not always posed shots per se, but they represent the action and the commitment that the girls make to the various teams and activities that they're part of. St. Dominic Academy has those teams listed by season. Note for this year with the pandemic, there's a fourth season, volleyball, which is typically a fall sport, is being held in a hybrid fashion, sort of between winter and spring, a 2-month session, February to early April. But that's the typical arrangement for the sports throughout the course of the school year at St. Dominic Academy. Should mention the school is a member of various sports leagues. We try and place the girls in the highest level of competition. We compete in the NJSIA, and overwhelmingly most of our teams qualify and do well in the state tournament. We're also a member of the HCIAL, Hudson County Interscholastic Athletic League. That's the governing body for athletics in Hudson County. We look at the slide there for soccer. The team has a new staff, both graduates. Jessica was a fine player at Quinnipiac University after her time at SDA. She was part of 3 consecutive county tournament teams during her tenure at SDA, beginning in '99, where her head coach was Mrs. O'Brien, who returns this year after a lengthy tenure as head coach and then a bit of a break, and she's back as an assistant coach. Soccer currently 2-0 and have not been scored on yet this year. Cross country, you see the coaches there. Again, a lot of happy faces. This team has won the Hudson County Championship the last 3 years, and believe they have 17 county titles to their in their account, and are working hard. Have been running since June, preparing for some big events within the next month or so, culminated by the state meet, which is in a different format again with the pandemic, this year at Garrett Mountain on November 15th. Tennis has started out, they're 0-2 at the moment, played a couple of tough teams to begin the schedule. Their season, is going to go well. They've got big numbers by tennis standards. We've had a small group for the last couple of years, although we were undefeated in the regular season 2 years ago and won our division in tennis 2 years ago. Team's numbers are very good this year. A lot of the girls are younger, and that bodes for a promising future. Mentioned volleyball earlier. Like with basketball, we use County Prep as our facility. St. Dom's does not currently have a gym, but the school has always enabled us to rent and use facilities as needed during the course of the year. Volleyball was the last sport added to the program. Now it's been in existence about 10, 11 years and still trying to get their legs under them, but they've improved. Michael Kushner is a committed coach. Jennifer's been a nice addition to his staff, and we expect big things from them in that hybrid season I referenced earlier. Dance, you see many of their accomplishments there. 2 graduates run the program. You see Miss Mafia, 34 years at SDA, her alma mater. Her assistant, Amanda Herring, has been there 13 years, which by standards, public, parochial, whatever, those are long tenures. Speaks to their commitment to the program, and you certainly see the results there listed on the slide. They've done very, very well an annual trip to Disney. Whether or not that occurs this year with the pandemic, as the state, which doesn't govern dance, but the state has limited travel during this particular stretch of time. But we encourage our teams to get out and see the best competition there is. These young ladies have done well for years now. Basketball, veteran coaching staff. John Hester's done a nice job with the kids. They had an 18-win season a year ago, which was a vast improvement. Team won the county championship back in 2001. This year, a different format in the league where you play each school once. There probably will not be a county tournament, but the standings will be based on the regular season. Program's done well. Have some promising now sophomores to go with a mix of other classes, and we think they're going to be good for quite a few years to come. Swimming, strength for many, many years. Ms. Porka has brought the team back to a good level of consistency. Team used to be a perennial county champion. We're hoping they can get back to that status again. The girls work hard. Again, we use St. Peter's University for the pool. They're undergoing, meaning St. Peter's is undergoing massive construction. So how that's going to work remains to be seen. But we'll find a facility where the girls can train. Often they make the sacrifice of training early in the morning or afterwards at the convenience. You know, when you're using a college facility, you can't be there at the same time as the college teams because that could jeopardize the status of the college program in terms of NCAA recruiting, et cetera. Indoor track and field has been a strength for a long time, hopefully not jeopardized too much with the pandemic this year. I was reading some rules that have come out, which is going to limit competition. Indoor track and field, like the other track and field seasons, are road shows. We typically go to all the Ivy League schools. And again, we're not just going and watching, we're going and competing and doing well. There you see some of the girls, 4 graduates from the class of 2019 holding that year's state championship plaque in parochial B. Sahila Johnson in the upper left is now a freshman at Quinnipiac. And we're very proud of the program and the things that they've done through the years and look forward to another exciting winter. Hopefully we're in the Jersey City Armory, which is a hidden gem on Montgomery Street. But again, all of that is going to be game time decisions based on the COVID situation. Softball, well, coaching staff was undefeated last year. They also didn't win any games. There was no spring softball season last year, but the coaches are committed. The girls always play hard. We're hopeful that this year will be no different. We sort of have our own field for a school that doesn't have facilities per se. We have a field right next to the lake in Lincoln Park across from the track that we have exclusive use of when the Little League is not there. And we're grateful to Hudson County for the support they provide us with the use of facilities and so forth. So softball, we expect the spring to be, dare I say, semi-normal, and we hope they have a good spring and plan for them to do so. Outdoor track and field, like softball, stymied last year. You see the various events. I mean, hurdles. Obviously, there's throwing events, shot put, discus, javelin. You see 6 young ladies who contributed to our Penn relay effort, which we won for the 3rd time back in 2019. Logan Hart on the left is a freshman at Mount St. Mary's. We mentioned Sahila Johnson. The other young ladies are all seniors at the present time with the opportunity to compete and do well in college, with range to do different events. Again, we travel a lot. Hopefully that returns in the spring. With cross country, we were planning to return to California a month or so ago, and COVID said no way to that. And ironically, even if we were going to do it virtually, with the fires in California, they had to postpone the virtual component to that meet at Woodbridge in California, where last year we were the only team east of the Mississippi to attend the meet. We get the young ladies out everywhere, and ultimately they learn about and often find the college that they end up excelling at. You see a website there. You can write that down. I'm sure you can review the slides, etc. I'll give you my phone number as well, which you're welcome to use at any time, 201-401-7394. The school number you certainly have. There's an athletic extension, which is 51. But again, a personal line for me, and you're welcome to call John Nagel, 201-401-7394. Tradition at SDA, a lot has changed in the 43 years now that I've been there, but one thing that has not changed is the commitment that the young ladies have to their craft, to something that they do during their high school years, and even 7th and 8th graders participate. not with the high school per se, but an opportunity to sort of have a minor league experience getting ready for their high school years. Uh, the tradition is phenomenal. The coaches work hard. They're committed to what they do, and the young ladies really are willing to work. And that's so important. They're willing to work, willing to put the time in and make a commitment to a group that's bigger than themselves. So I hope you've enjoyed this virtual tour. If you have any questions, you can check with Miss Mallon or someone at the school. We thank her for putting the slides together with the help of the yearbook, Miss Lewis and so forth. Miss Mallon doing a great job. And John Nagel signing off on what for me is a Wednesday morning. We hope you enjoy open house coming up. So all the best and be well. We look forward to working with you at St. Dominic Academy.
Hello again, I'm Kristen Mallon, the enrollment manager here at SDA, and we have now reached the admissions portion of our open house. So here are our ninth grade 2021 admissions requirements. So this year you will see that we are not using any admissions test as part of our process. And that is because of the canceled co-op HSBC. We have decided to not include any additional tests due to the traumatic experience of the COVID-19 pandemic. So our goal is to make this process as simple as possible for our applicants and as stress-free as possible. So for one, we have our application for admission due by December 1st, as well as our teacher recommendation also due by December 1st, ninth grade applicant record form and transcript, which is due to us by December 7th, and an interview upon request, just in case we need a little bit more information. All right, so where do you begin? If you are interested in getting this process started, the first thing to do is create a parent portal account. So if you haven't done that already, I will show you what that looks like. And with this parent portal account, you will then have a checklist that will keep you on track with all of the requirements and everything that you need to get done. And you'll know exactly what's missing. So there's no confusion about any of the requirements at all. So I'm just going to bring you to a test account just so you can see what that looks like. So here we have the parent portal for our test student. The application form has already been submitted for this test student. And then we have a space for an applicant photo. A school picture is perfect for this. Teacher recommendation, send request, first, last name, email, send, done. They will get the form sent to their email. They will send it back. And then once it's done, you'll get a check mark. And then you have ninth grade applicant record form, transcript, information there. Once I receive the transcript, then I will go in and check that off. So you'll be able to go back to this checklist and see exactly what you have and what's missing. Some optional steps. There is an additional option for another teacher recommendation, not required. A space to upload transcripts, you won't have to worry about that because your transcripts will be sent to SDA from your current school. We have attend virtual open house, which you're all here doing today, and apply for financial aid. So we have the link to apply for financial aid right here on the portal account. So everything that you need is right here. I just want to take an opportunity to go to our website and show you exactly where to find this link to the portal account. So if you go to admissions tab, apply to high school, then you'll see all of these admissions requirements that we're going over today. And then if you click apply here, then it will bring you to that portal account where you will be able to either create an account or log into an existing account. In addition, if anyone is here today for middle school applying for 7th or 8th grade, the process is very similar. However, we do rolling admissions for middle school, so there's not too many hard deadlines. We do encourage that everyone gets in an application as soon as possible. However, it's a little bit different than applying to high school. So if you're interested in applying for 7th and 8th grade, you can just click on this tab right here and follow those instructions. All right, so back here. So with the ninth grade applicant record form, you are going to get that from either that parent portal, which I showed you, it's right on there, or you can go to njcoopexam.org. And here you will be able to find this ninth grade applicant record form, permission for release of records, fill out the top portion, top 3 up to 5 choices of high schools that use this form, and then your school will handle the rest. In addition, here we have additional information about this form and which schools use it. So I encourage you to visit this website, and then you can find the list of schools that use this form. Okay, back here. All right, so I think I covered everything else here. Financial aid. So we do use fax management to process our financial aid applications, and we encourage that most of our families apply for financial aid because we take many things into consideration. So the application is only accepted online, and you can just follow that direct link that's in the parent portal. You will need 2019 tax documents to complete this application, and the deadline for financial aid would be December 1st. So you want to get that in, get everything in before December so we are able to review it and award the money that you received. All right, and now scholarships. So there is no application for scholarships, although we do award academic scholarships. These are merit-based awards. So we are looking at the transcript, most importantly. We are looking at students with high grades, but we're also looking at the total picture. So although you know, may have very high grades, we also want to see your involvement with school, attendance, teacher recommendation. We are taking everything into consideration. So these will be awarded automatically. There's no additional application, and they will be included with your acceptance letter. So decision letters and an acceptance email will be sent out on Friday, January 15th. And then right after that, we have registration for the class of 2025.